Right.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Let's see how we play week 1, fellas. Mm-hmm.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
Jesus Christ.
They start the drive with White. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Durant. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Called it a very strong gain of 24.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run the option left. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Oh,
That's
slow.
something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's not a good look. Okay.
Back to Mixon on second down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
I need to go.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a
I
third
need to
down
go
and
double check
6.
my numbers.
They are
I
in need of 6
need
yards here if they hope to move the chains.
like every shit on defense.
11.
No, I'm saying Mike Evans ain't on my team no more.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DJ Chark, 77 yards. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point attempt to follow here.
Thought process on that.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set
What
to
you
begin
got going
their
on?
next possession.
Everything okay, bro?
Interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's
That was on me.
intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
11.
Mixon with a first down carry. There's the stiff arm. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal.
Thomas.
Burrow will throw.
Wow.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
All right. You got your brother?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together.
Yeah, me and him supposed to play. That was why I thought he said me.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Whoa!
Interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would take for yourself and for your team. And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Hey, let me tell you something. This nigga corners is catching everything through my receivers. He just shoots and shit, but I thought it was hit.
To begin their next possession.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but
there he goes left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Didn't learn his lesson the first time, but looks like a second early interception got through to him. Now he understands. Don't force a throw if it's not there. Oftentimes, running is the better play anyway. Case in point, he picks up a 1st down there.
On 1st down, Durant flush to his right. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip up a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run early in this series.
So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it with White, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White taking it in from a yard out, and the Bucs get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us want to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
The point after is good, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Wow, your stream not up, bro. Mm-mm.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped
Yeah, you
at the
posted it, but it wasn't
21-yard
up.
line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them
I
about
thought
4
maybe the game
yards.
was over.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
On one, ready?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's Mixon.
That shit don't even archive, so it don't matter.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose.
They come back and do that all the time. Like I used to get that email from YouTube all the time, and it would just mute my screen.
They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss.
That's why I started cutting the music off.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has an opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
What a terrific play. And he's in the slot in motion left. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
11, Thomas.
Burrow on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone.
Sometimes you forget. I do all the time.
They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Because I just be running my offense, and I don't think about how fast time is going.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Because that minute, really like 35 seconds. If not that.
And his kick is indeed good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out,
that's
you're
true.
able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
They give to White on the option.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Durant.
Upstairs, go.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Off the play fake. Durant. He's going to go up top again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6'6" for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Burrow from his own end zone. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Here we go. Shut up. It doesn't matter. Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. A couple years ago.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Nicholson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And out of bounds right around the 20. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Previously on Will Trent.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Strike, 97. Check White.
They'll try and run it in with White. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We're standing in the exact spot my cousin stood when she heard the howling trumpet. It was so chilling.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now a second time called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. this kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time. They sit on.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon,
75 yards. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Or more than Pulaski will be.
Staircase?
Keep me posted.
Ready up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Nigga, what?
Interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
You guys have been through a lot, which is why I was hoping to wrap things up now.
11 MP,
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And this is caught by Watkins. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for winning points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
I asked the driver, stared off that way. He might have also been having a stroke. Did you see anyone or hear anything else?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's going to be our best episode. We need a copy. Thanks.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No time.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. In motion right is Watkins.
Got a rope here.
11 MT.
Burrow on play action. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got it in, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
I think so.
12.
Don't want to compromise it.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
Here we go.
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down, it's Roth. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Some people have their dogs on the bed.
They'll start the drive with a giveaway. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Opting to run again here with White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 37-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
For now,
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
See if they're following in similar cases.
you feel okay? I didn't see you.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I am fine.
Running out of the gun with White.
Their insides are his messages are outside.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Durant. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 and the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments. But that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. They're set up now with a 1st and goal.
White. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Everyone appreciates this part of the investigation.
Once again, it's White.
Love about blasting.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
But after I caught him driving drunk with the kids again, I left him.
The line scrimmages the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
If that's possible. Go once.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
What am I doing with kids?
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Back to throw. Durant. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Are you okay? You're kind of sweaty.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Check on you.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
I swear to God. Lasky. Yep.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offensive quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Back to Mixon on first down.
102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm one, ready? 11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
From the 45 on second down. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Look at the big man rumble. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
How many people were in this bunker?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here.
And my goodness, another interception.
We need you to provide a distribution.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Good job. There's a Bible verse at the bottom. Fathers must be men of dignity.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
First Timothy.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. And now here's another interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who throws, he won the Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Check it out. The hell you will. This is our league. It's best you stay off crime scene while you're injured.
From the 31.
And you're not in charge. Actually, I am.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Really
and the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looked like they might have been thinking safety with that pressure off the edge instead of worrying about the running back.
I like the observation because many defenses in that situation actually get a safety in their play call. Upfield penetration, try and trap them in the backfield. Instead, absolutely escaped and fled for huge yardage on that play.
144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change with that scoreboard.
Personal stuff.
Angie?
Maybe. Stupid protective brain doesn't have an all switch.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Looking for a save, finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Damn it, Trent. I am a person dealing with a personal matter. Stop treating the people in your life like they are crime scenes. It is hard enough being diagnosed with diabetes in your 30s.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to look up with his big tight end, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I don't think he left, but I don't know where he
So
is.
they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Durant escaping the pressure right. And that is caught at the 10-yard. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Gotta go.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Why does a pastor need to take it?
Why? The church spot 1 years ago.
In motion right is Watkins.
Instead of the used.
Where'd you go when you left us yesterday afternoon?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Registered in your name. I gotta say, Pastor. You're making me a believer.
They run the counter. Wrong. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
What do you mean?
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position to start the drive as that gets out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
What about church? There you go.
Well, it wasn't the churchy side. There is this guy who worked on Johnson's Dairy Farm. He would walk up to the house every day on his way to work, and he always gets all fearful about how fathers who let their kids want to know. And he would just laugh around the
On the set!
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Nigga,
And my
what
goodness, another interception. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, fine.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want.
I guess I'm turning the ball over so many times to stop it and
because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Everything I try to throw to the receiver, they get both, run into the other one. Yeah.
Taken at the goal line.
Understand.
And his guys will get the football
After a
right at
deep
the
ball,
20-yard line.
nigga,
What are you doing?
strip him.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game.
The CD always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Cincinnati, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.